After climbing nearly 4% or a little over that, in fact, in the last 4 trading sessions, today was a down day. We've managed to close 293 points lower on the Nifty Futures, breached that 17,600 print. 17,500 thereabouts is just what we managed to close at. In fact, the Nifty spot closed up that mark as well. I think with today's price action, it's been pretty clear that we are doing nothing out of the box, but just aligning ourselves with the rest of the globe. Look at what erstwhile Facebook and Meta actually did in the after hours trading. The stock fell 20% after its results disappointed the street and didn't match up with the street estimates. It's a 20% fall that you had on that stock, which clearly rubbed off on the Nasdaq futures, which while we were trading were indicating a downtick of about almost 2%. That said, you had a weak handover. This is something that we were working with in any case. So Asia as well, while most of the markets were still shut there, most of Asia as well was reeling under pressure, and exactly that's what the SGX Nifty as well was indicating. It started off quiet though, and then from there we've seen a one-way drift downwards. European markets too, by the way, started off in the red, and then the selling in the latter half today for us only accelerated, so finally closing in at the session lows. Once again, it was the usual suspects really. IT falls on Nasdaq, IT falls domestically as well. So everything from an Infosys, which was down about 3%, you had the likes of Wipro, TechM, TCS, the entire IT pack was under pressure, or for that matter, even mid-cap IT, that fell, harder than the large caps. Infosys was down 4.5%, LTTS was down 4%. Similar was the price action across the mid-cap IT pack. That said, the pressure was also being felt by some of the other large cap, names. So SBI Life, for instance, was one of the key drags. It was down about almost 4% in trade. HDFC, ONGC, Kotak Bank, L&T, Bajaj Finance, etc. All these names were the ones which were slackening in today's trading session. A couple of stocks which were also reacting to the news flow. So the entire newly listed universe, the likes of Zomato, Nykaa, Paytm, once again were in the spotlight given the kind of tech sell-off that we saw in after hours trading on the Nasdaq. Mixed numbers coming in from Apollo Tyres, strong numbers from Tata Consumer, from JK Lakshmi Cement. Titan as well played out on expected lines. Although the PAT performance as well as the margins were a bit of a beat. M&M Finance, the headline numbers are looking strong, but it's largely because of the write-backs that they undertook. So these were a couple of stocks which were reacting to the news flow. The one space which actually managed to hold out today, that was largely the two-wheeler space. So everything from a Hero MotoCorp to a Bajaj Auto, even Maruti for that matter, that actually managed to hold out, and so did ITC. As well as Divi's Labs saw some gains coming in. From amidst the broader markets, sugar once again was in the spotlight. It was Balrampur Chini, which shot up about almost 7%. Coromandel International was another stock which was holding out very well. So I guess, with today's market movement, the messaging is pretty clear. We are aligning ourselves with the rest of the globe. It's nothing out of the ordinary that we've been doing. So I guess now that we've fallen prey, and it's in proven fact that, it's the global markets which are going to dictate our mood forward. So one really has to see which way the global equity markets actually move from here to decipher and take a call on where we're going to pan out. But to think of it, a near about 300-point fall, that's par for the course, given that we've seen a pre-budget as well as 2 days after the budget rebound as well, and a strong one at that for the equity markets too. So let's see which way the global cues head from here.